Hello! In this walkthrough, I'll show you how Connection Card Pro can help you set up and organize a missions conference or similar event. This tutorial will give you an overview of the tiers and custom fields features of Connection Card Pro's event registration. After the setup, you will have a registration page like this for your event that allows registrants to enter information and select options for their registration. First, we need to set up the event. From the Events menu, click New Event. Give the event a name and optionally set an image for the registration page. Set the date and time for the event. You may set a maximum number of people that can attend this event. You can either require each participant to fill out their own registration or allow registrants to register multiple participants in one registration. For this example, we'll allow registrations to include multiple participants. Now let's set up the tiers for this event. Tiers are an easy way to allow registrants to select from multiple options, with each option having a different price. Tiers can represent the type of ticket the registrant is selecting. For this missions conference example, we'll have one tier that only includes main sessions with guest speakers, and another tier that includes main sessions as well as workshops. Each tier can have a separate price, or be free, as well as its own limit to the number of participants that can select that tier. Your event can have as many tiers as you would like. However, each registration or each participant can only select one tier. If you require more advanced options, you can use our advanced registration steps, which are covered in a different video. Let's move on to custom fields. Custom fields allow you to collect any additional information from registrants. Custom fields are much more flexible than tiers, but they are a little bit more complicated to set up. A custom field can be any question related to the event and is shown during registration. You can choose whether registrants should answer with text, a date, checkboxes, a drop-down, a file upload, and more. For example, add a text field to allow registrants to type any text in response to a question. Custom fields can apply to each participant or to the registration as a whole. Custom field questions that are added in registration settings will collect a single answer for the entire registration. Custom field questions that are added in participant settings will allow a different answer for each individual participant. You can add as many custom fields as you'd like. With checkboxes and dropdowns, each option can have its own price, which will be added to the total cost of registration if that option is selected. For example, if we want to allow registrants to optionally choose a dinner or dessert with this event, we can add a checkbox field. The total price for this field will be calculated by adding up the prices of the options the registrant selects. There are many more types of fields, which you can explore to see which ones best suit your event. Finally, if any part of this event is paid and accepts payment through the registration page, then before we can accept registrations, we have to set up payment settings. Choose your register, fund, income account, and expense account so that transactions can properly be recorded to your Connection Card Pro database. We recommend setting up your chart of accounts if you haven't done so yet. For more information, please see our tutorials and documentation on setting up payment processing and your chart of accounts. Our registration page is now ready. From the events list, we can get a link to the registration page, which can be shared anywhere. If we click Registrations on the event in the event list, we will see a list of registrations that have been completed. If you click View Registration on a registration, you will see the details of which tier they selected and their responses to any custom fields. From the Registrations page, we can also choose to view a list of all participants, broken down by tiers to see how many participants have registered for each tier. Or, we can break down by options to view any of the additional options selected. By clicking the Exports and Reports button on the top right, there are a number of other reports that we can generate for this event to help us see the different options chosen. I hope this tutorial has helped you better understand our powerful events registration system. For more information, please see our other tutorials.